Wow, didn't this game just come out? Welcome back to the channel. Dragon Age The Veilguard, didn't this game just come out? And it's already on PS Plus Essential. This is your March PS Plus Essential games, including Dragon Age The Veilguard, okay, Sonic Colors Ultimate, okay, and TMNT, that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection. Okay, this is turning out to be a pretty stellar month, especially if you haven't bought Dragon Age The Veilguard yet, and you are at all interested in checking it out. Very good month in my opinion, getting such a new game. I swear this game just came out, man. When did it come out? Let me find out. October 31st, 2024. So November, December, January, February. 4 months? Because we're getting it on March 4th. 4 full months ago. Some people, they're gonna be pissed if you're a PlayStation person. You could have waited 4 months and got this for free $99. But anyways, let's get into the trophies, and we're gonna start with this one because conveniently I have a trophy guide for this one. I made a Platinum Hunters episode for it, and it's very quick to talk about this thing because every single trophy in this game is about just beating the game. So you have to beat all the games that come in the collection. You just have to beat them. That's it. Now, some of these games, they're pretty tough to beat. It's got that old school mentality where it's really difficult and you really got to get good at these games. And some of these games you need like practically like pixel perfect accuracy to do some of the stuff in this game, especially those Game Boy games which are really difficult. But there is a workaround for most of the games, not all, most. There is a watch mode in the game where you get to watch the way the NPC does it, and then you have the feature where you can jump into the game and play from the moment that you stopped and pause the person playing the game, the watch mode. You can jump right in. So what you do for most of these games is you rewind. It would be fast forward. You fast forward until the point where your guy is about to land the last hit on the last boss, and then you start playing from there, and then it counts. There you go. So you can beat all these games. You can beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, Turtles in Time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Back to the Sewer, the GBA one. You have Turtles in Time on the SNES. You get 2 versions of it. The Manhattan Project, Hyperstone Heist on the Genesis, Radical Rescue on the GBA, and you can defeat Shredder in the NES version of TMNT Tournament Fighters story mode. You can do that. But there are 2 where you cannot do this. You have to defeat Karai in the story battle for the SNES version of Tournament Fighters, and then you have to beat the real Karai in the Tournament Fighters version for the Genesis 1-player mode. And in the trophy guide, I tell you exactly how you can beat those 2 games. The easiest way that you can beat them, I will tell you how to do it, and you do it that way. So it's really 2 hours, really. It is 2 hours to do this, really. It's not lying here. You can beat like the PS5 version and the PS4 version very quickly, especially with that watch mode trick if you want to do that, or you can try and do them legit. Some of these are very hard games to do legit, like the back half of the GBA games, the SNES TMNT game, the one that's the side scroller and not the beat 'em up. Fuck that game. Fuck that game. That game is hard as hell. So you can do that, and you can get those trophies there. Now let's move on to Dragon Age The Veilguard. Now I did cover the trophies when this game first came out. In a cursory way, I took a look at the list. I found this to be a little bit of a boring platinum. You can play it on any difficulty. So, like, if you want to play it on easy mode, you can. There's only 2 missable trophies. That's Clear Minds and Open Hearts, and Enhancements. We'll take a look at those. And the rest of the game, all it really feels like is just completing the game. Just completing the side quests and everything. Making some important choices, but you have 100 manual saves, so you can manual save like pretty much as you want. You don't need all of the collectibles for this. For the mementos, you only need 140 for the platinum. You don't need all 182, which is good. That's good. You have a point of no return. You can save before that, and then you can get all the endings. So you got the quests, which are memories. You got companion quests, faction-related trophies. There's a secret ending that you have to get, so that's where you can use the manual saves. And I was looking at those 2 trophies, Clear Minds and Open Hearts and Enhancements. And Clear Minds is story-related. This is for fully upgraded a weapon, armor, and accessory to their highest level and rarity. It says must collect 140 plus mementos. Many are in quest specific areas that can't be revisited, so you do want to be careful there so you can fully upgrade your stuff. You're gonna want to use a mementos guide to do it, so you can upgrade your stuff. And that's pretty much it for this one. It's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty standard. I don't see anything that's like going to really give you problems, other than like if you're not collecting the mementos and then you can't go back. But really, there's 100 manual saves. I think you should just save after every single main quest, and that'll make this so much easier for you. It seems like it's not that bad. This really is not a bad platinum at all, in terms of difficulty. It just seems a little bland, but maybe it's more fun than it is. I'm personally, I've always wanted to play the Dragon Age series, but it is the most eclectic series. Like, you go from like kind of like a Baldur's Gate kind of RPG with the first one with Origins, then you go for an action game with the second one. 3 tries to be kind of somewhere in the middle, and it's got its own weird quirks, and then now you have this full-on like action God of War style like combat game, and it's got this like Disney's Pixar's kind of aesthetic to it. I think I'm just gonna give up on it. Dragon Age isn't something that I'll probably never get to in my lifetime, but if you haven't bought it yet, you get it for free $99, and you get to check it out and see for yourself how it is. Don't let everybody on the internet arguing about this fucking game deter you if you do want to check it out. And now we got Sonic Colors, the one that's piqued my most interest, considering I've done the TMNT collection. This one of the most coveted, heralded Sonic games, of course, came out on the Wii back in the day. Then we finally got this version of it, Ultimate. A couple problems at launch for certain versions, but it is fixed now, and this one seems like it's going to be a fun ride. You got your story playthrough to do. You got 100%ing each area, so that includes collecting all red star rings, getting all S ranks. Hot take, but I don't like getting S ranks in Sonic games. I liked Frontiers because they weren't trying to get me to S rank everything. I never liked the system that they have S ranks. It's like time based, and plus you have to collect a lot of stuff, and like you have to find this weird middle ground to get the S rank. So you have to be fast, but you also have to be thorough to collect everything, and then you have to make sure you don't get hit, and you collect a lot of rings. It's like all this frantic shit just to get the S ranks. I've never really liked it personally, but anyways, you also have to win all rival rush races as well. So you're gonna be cruising through everything, and you're gonna be collecting a lot of stuff. Then you have this part that's called Game Land that you unlock after you obtain 180 red star rings. And this is where you can earn these 7 Chaos Emeralds. Of course, you're going to want to get that. Of course, we want to go Supersonic, baby. Supersonic, baby. Let's go. Finish any act as Supersonic. And you also have the final stage of the journey for the Platinum Trophy. Of course, Sonic games are very good at giving you this final part after you've 100% everything. Better than most games. Like, way better than most games. And you have here complete the egg shuttle, so that's the final part. And then you got a couple of miscellaneous trophies that you might need to clean up in the process. But this game, very coveted as one of the best Sonic games, and we all know Sonic games tend to be hit and miss. I loved Frontiers, and the movies are freaking amazing. I love all 3 of those movies. Plus, we have the kart racer coming soon, which looks very good. It looks very good, actually. And they're going back to the style where they have guest characters. So back to the more of the Sega All-Stars kind of cast. So I'm very, very high on Sonic. I think this is the most excited I've been about Sonic stuff in a very, very long time. Since I was probably a kid, so I am probably gonna check this out. I have no reason not to, other than maybe the S ranks pissing me off. I'll get over it. 4 out of 10 is not that bad. Doesn't seem like it's that bad. And 25 hours, generous, very generous. It's not taking up your time. It's very generous with your time, this Platinum. So with that said, for me personally, I think Sonic Colors is on top. Then you got the Cowabunga collection, and then you got Dragon Age The Veilguard. But let me know down in the comment section what you think. If you didn't buy Dragon Age The Veilguard, you definitely won in this situation, because now you can get it for free $99 and play it if you have the Essential tier. I think it's going to be very polarizing now that more people are going to play it. There was this stupid argument about it, and I think now that more people get to play it, there's going to be more arguing about it. Don't go on Twitter, guys. Don't go on Twitter. Go to Blue Sky. Blue Sky is much more positive, less toxic. You can control what you see better. You don't have this stupid For You tab giving you stuff from people you're not even following. And they do, yes, I know, they do have a follow tab, but it's broken. It doesn't work properly. And I think that's by design. They want you to look at the For You tab. They do. Don't tell me they don't. They do want you to be on the For You tab, because that one's functional. But yeah. Don't go on Twitter. Go to Blue Sky. And check out this game if you want to. Don't let anybody deter you. Formulate your own opinion. Don't be a fucking sheep. Just formulate your own opinion, and then if you want to add to the discourse, whether positive or negative, then do it. But don't talk about it if you haven't experienced it yourself. That's just my opinion. Let me know down in the comments section what you guys think, and I hope all your trophy hunting expeditions, going through time and taking out the baddies like Rocksteady, like Bebop, like Shredder, like Karai, go incredibly well, and peace out.